Hey everyone. Today, we are unpacking a massive financial announcement that could completely change the game for how small businesses operate in India. If you run a micro enterprise, you are definitely going to want to pay close attention to this explainer because the government just unlocked a totally brand new way to fund your daily operations. So let's just start with the big number right out of the gate 5 lakh rupees. That is the brand new customized credit limit introduced specifically for micro enterprises in the Union Budget 2025-26. And look, this isn't just your standard run-of-the-mill loan. It's a purpose-built financial tool designed to solve a very real, very specific problem for informal and semi-formal businesses. To make this super easy to digest, we're going to hit 4 quick things: the context of the budget announcement, the whole working capital trap concept, how this compares to Mudra, and exactly who gets to apply. All right, Section 1, the context behind this Budget 2025 announcement. So, back on February 1st, 2025, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman dropped what's honestly one of the largest microcredit initiatives we've ever seen in India. We're talking about a customized credit card literally built from the ground up for the micro level of our economy. And the sheer ambition here, it's kind of mind-blowing. The government's target is to issue 1 million, 10 lakh of these customized credit cards in the very first year alone. That is a massive, massive wave of formal credit flowing right into the hands of small business owners. Looking at the core parameters on this table, it's pretty straightforward. You're looking at a credit limit of up to 5 lakh rupees, and it's rolling out through the Ministry of MSME, working with public sector banks. But, and this is absolutely crucial, guys, the target segment is businesses registered on the Udyam portal. Keep that word Udyam in the back of your mind, because it's basically the VIP pass to this entire program. Moving right along to Section 2, the concept, or what we call the working capital trap. Here's the thing. Most micro enterprises don't actually need some giant lump sum payout, right? They struggle with timing. Imagine a local tailor who needs to buy fabric on Monday but won't get paid for the finished clothes until Friday. A standard term loan gives you a one-time payout and hits you with rigid EMIs. But a credit card? That gives you a revolving credit line to bridge that exact timing gap. With a revolving line, you literally just draw what you need, pay it back when your customers pay you, and boom, your limit is instantly restored. It's an absolute game changer for businesses dealing with, uneven cash flow, seasonal rushes, or just day-to-day collections. A standard loan is too rigid. This card flexes exactly when you need it to. And it gets better, because this fundamentally changes the risk for you, the business owner. This credit card is completely collateral-free. It's backed by a government guarantee. This means you can finally ditch those informal moneylenders, the ones notoriously charging a crazy 24 to 48% a year. Instead, you're stepping into formal bank rates, which are expected to be way, way lower. We're talking about saving thousands of rupees in interest every single year. Okay, Section 3. Let's compare this to something you might already know: Mudra versus the new card. Now, you might be thinking, wait, doesn't the Mudra card already do this? Well, kinda, but actually no. The existing Mudra card is basically a RuPay debit card that's hooked up to a cash credit or overdraft account. This new Budget 2025 announcement, though, it's an entirely different beast, a dedicated, purpose-built credit card product designed specifically for the Udyam-registered ecosystem. Just to put them side by side, Mudra offers limits up to 10 lakhs, broken into Shishu, Kishore, and Tarun categories, generally sitting around 7.5 to 12% interest. So yeah, both give you revolving collateral-free credit, but this new card is a highly focused 5 lakh tool designed specifically to incentivize and reward businesses that get formally registered on Udyam. Which brings us to our 4th and final section, criteria. Who is actually eligible for this? All right, let's talk about the application process, because getting your hands on this card requires navigating a few specific steps. Step 1 is verifying your eligibility. You've got to be doing non-farm stuff, manufacturing, trading, or services, and have active operations. But the absolute golden ticket here, and the first major document on your checklist, is possessing a valid UDOM registration certificate. Step 2 is submitting your financial documents. The banks are going to appraise your financials to make sure you legally fit the definition of a micro enterprise. To pass this step, your documents have to prove 2 things. Your annual turnover is under 5 crore rupees, and your total investment in plant and machinery is sitting under 1 crore. Then comes the bank's assessment. You'll select a lender, and your comprehensive checklist needs to include your standard KYC documents, Aadhaar, PAN, and proof of your bank account. The bank is going to pull your CIBIL score, so you absolutely must have a clean credit record, meaning no unpaid defaults. If everything checks out, the lender handles the final step for you, enrolling you in the CGTMSE Government Guarantee Scheme. That is the magic step that makes your card officially collateral-free. So, stepping back to look at the big picture for a second, there are over 6.3 crore micro-enterprises already registered on Ujam. By making that Ujam portal the strict gateway to this 5 lakh credit card, the government is essentially putting a massive glowing incentive out there for informal businesses to step into the light and join those 6.3 crore peers. Seriously, do not let your business miss out on this. Getting formalized kicks off a whole cascade of benefits, from this awesome new credit card all the way to government procurement opportunities. So the big question you have to ask yourself right now is, are your KYC documents in order? Is your business ready to secure its UDM registration and unlock its true growth potential? The capital is literally waiting for you. The next step is all yours. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.